Hi, it's Vincent here, and I just want to say once again, congratulations for downloading the Survival Guide Social Media for Agents. My inbox has absolutely gone nuts. We had hundreds of agents register for the Survival Guide in the first 24 hours, and I've had a number of agents contact me after reading the guide, trying to get some insights into either just some startup strategies or some advanced strategies, and I've had a number of questions coming through. So what I've actually done is I've decided to put together a webinar where I can actually answer some of these questions for you, because it's going to be a lot easier for me to answer one question for all the viewers rather than being in a position where I have to answer the same question over and over and over again. So one of the things I just also want to mention in this whole environment is, and one of the things I did actually say in the Survival Guide, is that this whole will and discipline is just so wildly overrated. A lot of agents are in a position where I know some great agents who are doing it really tough out there in the marketplace at the moment, and they work hard. You know, they're in a position where they're really, really great agents, but unfortunately things have changed, the environment's changed, and so much of this online space has changed for them. So what I want to do is, the people who've actually become wildly successful in today's world are the ones that have actually overcome the technology blockages. And that's what this is all about. This is what I'm trying to do for the agents, is to help you guys understand how to move forward in this space as easily, as inexpensively, and as quickly as possible, so that you can really stand out in your marketplace. So what I've done with this webinar is that, because when I actually went out and I tried to find out this information, I'll let you into a little bit of behind the scenes again, is that I sat in some of these seminars and on some of these webinars, and I had some huge questions going on in my mind around, well, how do I do this, how do I do that? And the thing that I found was that because I looked at that person who was either up on stage or who was presenting the webinar as this person who really knew so much about technology, that I was in a position where I actually sat back and I didn't ask questions because I thought they were silly. I actually thought that, that's too basic a question to ask someone who's sort of up in that sort of positioning. So what I've done in this environment, by setting up this particular page, is that this is a judgment-free zone. I want you to feel completely at ease, totally comfortable to post in here what questions are coming up for you. Because I don't want you to sit back and think, oh no, that's a silly question. Because there are no silly questions in this environment. I say that again, there are no silly questions in this environment. All right? I really want you to be in a position where you not only just ask me one question, I want you to ask multiple questions, so I can really get to tap into where you're at and find out exactly what you need to know, so I can actually deliver it for you. So please feel free to post in your questions underneath, and then with this webinar I'm going to try to get across as many of those questions as I possibly can. But one of the things with this webinar is that the only people who can actually attend the webinar are the people who have actually downloaded the Survival Guide. So if you haven't downloaded the Survival Guide and registered for it and clicked on the confirmation link, well, then you won't actually receive the email notification, so to be able to get access to the webinar. It's just as simple as that. So this is a closed shop environment, so the only people that actually get access to this are the ones who have actually gone in and downloaded the Survival Guide. So if you haven't done that and you happen to get to see this video or get to see this page, then I highly suggest or highly recommend that you just go and grab that download, and you'll then receive an email from us over the next few days. Depending upon when you see this video, you'll be in a position where you'll actually receive the email that'll give you access to the webinar. So definitely go and do that if you haven't already downloaded the Survival Guide. The other thing that I also wanted to say is that The webinar is a limited webinar, and I've only got a certain number of places available for this particular session. So what I'd suggest is when that email does come through, make sure you're in a position where you click that open, get registered for it as quickly as you possibly can. And I also just lastly want to say thank you so much to all of the agents who've sent me messages saying that they really enjoyed the guide. I really appreciate your feedback. If you are in a position where you feel that way and you did actually enjoy the guide, please feel welcome to post some sort of message across via Twitter or post it on my wall. Happy to hear that sort of those sort of feedback from agents, because that's what it's all about. I really enjoy helping agents. It's my passion. I really want to help agents move forward in this space so that they can become seen as an indisputable trusted advisor in their marketplace. So once again, thanks for watching. Post all your questions underneath and I look forward to answering them for you, and we'll catch up with you soon. I'll see you on the webinar. Bye.